Blessings. This afternoon, I have compiled a list of stories, so stick around for the news in detail. In the meantime, if you're new to the channel and it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always for YouTube algorithm. Blessings and more Beatitude. Intro. Soon forward. Blessings. People, if you stay quiet on the Donna-Lee Donaldson's case, it will be swept underneath the rug. This missing case file is just a delay tactics. The delay tactics has just begun. Wednesday, we saw some tricks being played, and I could ask if the proceedings were not on the books and the story was only rumored from the media, then why was the defense, prosecutor, and the judge assembled for proceedings to need an adjournment? If everyone showed up in error because of rumors, why was it adjourned until Friday? The last time I checked, an adjournment indicates that there was a matter presented to the judge, and if it wasn't scheduled, then how did all parties convene formally? A whole lot of tricks are being played here, and Fitz and all of them know what killed Donna-Lee, who killed Donna-Lee, and when Donna-Lee died. The Jamaica Constabulary Force came out and say the police had indicated that investigations concluded that Donna-Lee Donaldson was killed on July 12th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Those are specific, precise pieces of information, accurate data. How could they know to that exactness? Miss Log and her family have a solid case against Noel, Maitland, Katanya Simit, and all their accomplices. It wasn't a case where the Jamaica Constabulary Force came out and say, we surmise, or we assume, or we have reasons to believe she was butchered at the apartment between January and February. They came out and gave a specific time between the hours of 4 to 8 p.m. In other words, she was killed between a duration that was calculated based on evidence gathered, solid evidence. Noel is guilty along with all those who assisted with the concealment of the body. This is not a case where they are working from circumstantial evidence. Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Fitz came out and gave us the verdict indirectly that someone is guilty, or a few persons have a guilty verdict pending, hovering over their head. Me an idiot. We're still waiting on the video evidence that shows Donna-Lee entering the apartment without an exit, the cell phone data, her cell phone records that will show when her phone was last activated to receive a voice call, and most importantly, connected to the internet. That will be the most accurate piece of information to be retrieved. The satellite never lie. Having an internet connection or service on your device can have you tracked everywhere you go. Not everyone uses a VPN or even know about VPN, unlike me. So whether you turn your location on or not, even if you're not connected to the internet at the moment, your location is still out there, because the moment your cell phone is connected to one of those cell towers, it can easily be identified by using the cell tower at its center. And these cells are then connected to a network by communication with a satellite. So all information is passed to and from a wireless enabled device. So Donna-Lee's last location is not hard to figure out. The last place her cell phone was used or activated is not hard to track. Even if it is thrown in the middle of the sea, the satellite is able to lead you to that location. And of course, the satellite is basically GPS. So Fitz B0dy them fool who them can fool. Them better pass me gate. Cause them can't fool nobody over here so. It's not back in the days when cell phones was only able to pass on voice data only. Technology is at a level where nobody can hide again. The entire world is fully controlled by the devices in your hand, believe it yes or no. So all you hear people jump up and talk about fire burn pan, New World Order, and then I submit to New World Order, etc. You're late. Rubbish. You have no privacy from having a smartphone in your hand. The moment you held onto a smartphone or own a smart device, you are tagged. Them can do anything they want to do to you and find you anywhere you go, anytime. It is a way to number the people. We are all numbered. Just like when you look over the cow pasture and you saw a cow with number 8 tagged on his ears. You have a smartphone in your hand at the moment, you're numbered. That is your tag. You notice you can't buy not even a SIM card or a phone chip again without your ID, your identification card. They're trying to follow your lead, your steps. They are connecting every possible piece of your specific information to add to your file. Simple. So unless you go fling it away, fling with the smartphone and not communicate none at all, and that is impossible. And Donna-Lee, TikTok was up and running, her IG or Instagram was kicking, her presence was in your face at all times. So it should not be this hard for the JCF as they're trying to let it seem difficult to crack. Moreover, we have cell towers all over the corporate area, so Donna-Lee case is already solved. Fitz B0dy and all the high ranks of the JCF already know where Donna-Lee body is or what has been done to the remains of Donna-Lee. People wanna take it from me, Noel tell them already. The moment forensic were able to identify Donna-Lee's blood in the apartment, they went back to Noel and he told them exactly what happened. He confessed to the murder, but only a few bigwigs, aristocrats of the JCF have the information. See? But them only play with the case to see how consistent the people are. How long will it take for them to give up and stop talking, stop protesting, throw in the towel and call it a day? That is what they're trying to do. But if the people are pertinacious and consistent with it, then it will be an uphill task for them, for the JCF to try and sweep it underneath the rug. So this non-submission of case file due to incompletion is just a part of the delay tactics to frustrate the people. Simple, and we all know that. But the only way some can argue and beg to differ down in the comment section, say Noel not tell him nothing, and him not talk with Donna-Lee body there, him never confess to nothing, him never confess to not even a friend or a close associate of his. You see, during training, we need to understand say police and soldiers were trained to take things to the grave. They don't think like the typical person out there. So that is the only avenue from which he wouldn't crack. Worse, his attorney is there advising him to remain tight-lipped, to remain silent. That is the reason why they declined the identification parade and all. So as the case progresses, I realize a pattern. If Catania Simit does not give up and turn against Noel Maitland, then they plan to fight this case to the end because they know her body will never be found. You understand? So easy that them give Donna-Lee body to a funeral man to cremate, as we all know that is also a possible avenue from which the case can be directed to or diverted to. We all have to sit around and wait and see what the High Command, DCP Fitz B0dy and his friends will come out and say after the next hearing, which will be held on August 22. So there you have it, and please remember that if you're new to the channel and it is your first time over here, please I'm asking you to subscribe, plus click the notification bell, and while doing so select option all, so that way you'll be first in line to be notified about each and every activity on our channel, on this channel. And also remember to give this video a like always, for YouTube algorithm, blessings and more beatitude. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, bro.